Good morning, sir.
Good morning to all of you. Yeah, one second. Okay, yeah, good morning to all of you. So, Pradyumna, Yilvarti, Shan, Vaibhav, Shuresi, yeah, Rohit. Good to see you all, Aditya.
Good
Yeah,
morning.
I think, I feel a little bit sad, you know why? So, today becomes,
Today's our last class.
yeah, correct, Shuresi. So fine, anyways, things have to move on. So we have some very good content today. So I want to give you a lot of very good information and good content, so that really helps you in your career. That really helps you in moving forward. Okay.
Sir?
Yeah. Hi, Aditya.
Yeah, about that website yesterday, I finished 2 web pages. I have like only 2 web pages left.
Oh, is it? Can you send us screenshot or
Yeah, yeah.
that would actually help others also, like they can see what is the improvement that you can see for yourself from the beginning of the class.
Yeah.
That really helps. I really appreciate like this. You have to take initiatives for yourself and then get the things done. Yeah. No, I don't want to delay the things, so let me show you like what I have today. So maybe I'd be talking more today, so but giving you a lot of information which is really useful. Okay, so happens to be the last day, and then I still continue. Okay, I'll still be, the WhatsApp will still be on, and then I'll be responding to all your queries and questions. You can still get connected, all of you. I suggest you all not to okay, my course is done now, I have to focus on my work. Try to reduce that part, like at least once in a few days you try to communicate. You make all the friends. Okay, so that's how you grow. You must always make new friends, and then try to learn something. Or if, see, every person has got unique skills. Okay, some person is good at just thinking, so he'll think very good, he'll get a lot of ideas, but he doesn't know how to implement. Some person may be good at implementing the things, but he doesn't get any ideas. So that's the unique skills actually. So when you collaborate each other and discuss, right, that's how you make a product. Like it's like assembling. Okay, so I'm going to give this kind of information, and it would be slightly motivational for all of you, and then give some tips what you have to do. Okay, first thing, so I'll move this question and answers to the end. Okay, to the end, and then we'll see what questions you have in mind, what kind of thoughts you have in your mind, and then you have some ideas also. You may have some ideas, but you don't know whether that's the right idea or or not. So I'll give you a highlight on those things. Like you can ask me. One second. Oh yeah, he's not finding, and give me a second. I'm going to send a link. So some of them are not joining. I don't know why. Okay, I just sent them. We have all right. Shan, Nila, Bharati, Aditya, Rohit, Pradyumna, Allah. Yeah.
Sir, Advai.
Advait.
Yeah, Advai is missing. That's he asks a lot of questions, so that's why his presence we can easily feel when he's not there, right? Yeah, asking questions, you should never feel shy. Okay, some of you like why I should ask. Okay, or there could be somebody may think differently, so don't think that. Okay, be open. If you feel to ask any kind of question, maybe it could be any meaningless question, but still asking is very important. Okay, you should know the answers for all your questions. Fine, so I'll get into this. and I have updated. Yeah, here I have to tell you. So the second point is like links updated in new platform. So far I have done most of the things. Like, oh yeah, here we got it before this. Okay, see here we have a pie chart here. Here I wanted to tell you one, like a few seconds only, not much. I'm not going to take this. So can anybody guess, like what tag could have been used here?
Canvas.
Who, who was that? Who said canvas?
Me. Sean.
Very good, Sean. You see, I'm going to show you. Canvas is the right answer. Right click on this, inspect, and you can see what element is this. It's a canvas with width 1120 and then 267 as height, and they have used certain class and then position. Okay, so absolute position you haven't learned, but you can make really make the difference. Actually, when you start using it, you'll come to know what exactly is the position. Okay, Advay, yes, Advay, I have to let him in. Good. I think Vibo's audio is having a, it's trying to say always connecting to audio. So fine. So you got to know, like this is a real time scenario. You see, this is our live website, and live website I can see, like I have built a pie chart. So how I built using canvas and then drawn this picture. Okay, so this is how we see in the, this is one of the real time tag that we can use actually. So whatever tags I have explained so far, right, most of them you can use it. Okay, most of them you can use it. So some, like you may not encounter in your in future, but which you have not, you can use some tags which are not used. So those things, like it's like you have to find it and then try to understand. There is no difference between other tag with other tags. Syntactically all tags are same. Okay, yeah, where were we? I was explaining the second point, right? Links updated in e platform. Okay, so what I mean to say is, like,
What are we doing?
oh yes, Advay, as you're just in a few minutes, just joined back. So the point, today would be our last course of the last day of the course. So I'm giving you some highlights of what we did so far, and then what best we can do. Okay, so I'm just giving you all the items so that you are equipped with full content, and then it's up to you now. Like you have to slowly practice yourself, then get the knowledge. Okay, so I'm going to give that part. So the second point, what I mentioned is, like links updated in e-platform. Let's see what links I have updated. So I try to update glossary section with some of the new terminologies. Okay, so if you feel like if you feel like some of the new terms to be added, you can send me the list of the terms. I'll put the proper definitions here. Okay, this would be your single point reference. Okay, for all the new terminologies, computer related terminologies, you can add it here. Okay, fine. This would be one link I have already updated. And then let's see what's the other thing. Yeah, links is there, and then links. Let's go to the links. Yeah, this links also I have updated with some important information, like where you can find the images. So find the images for your website. So how do you find the images for your website? So as I explained in day before yesterday's class, you just click on this. It takes you to Pixabay, and then you find your images. What is your related image, and try to download. You can download, like, suppose if you're a computer, you want to download some computer like this. So just click on this, and then you can download this free download. Okay, so but you need to give a credit to them. Okay, so then there will be no issues with the licensing part. Fine, this is one website, one images part, which is really useful for you all when you try to really build a website. Okay, let me see whether Vaibhav is able to hear or not. He may have some questions. So I want, yeah, let me ping him.
You forgot to tell about free online logo design website.
Yeah, I'll tell you. It's in the down actually. Okay, now what is this? Yeah, for free. Yeah, here, free online logo design website. You just click on this, and then it's a free online logo. Like if you don't want to create anything, so you just try to see if you can download this. So like if you want to download your name, ADVAY, as way you see which one is good for you, you try to find it. Suppose if you want to build any architectural company, let's say you want to build architectures, so you can just use these icons and then give a name to it like this. Okay, any of the logos, and then you just go here. Okay, go here and then say try to download it. You can, if you want to make changes to the color and then the lines and all, you can change it actually. So these lines and all, you can make changes to the color, and then you can add some more shapes, and then finally you can save it. Save means it will ask for the email ID, so you can give your email ID so that it will be downloaded, and the download link will be sent to your email. And this is one of the link, and then yeah, I have added some links related to where you can purchase the domain and where you can host your website. So some links here, and then yeah, this also, there are two links I have provided, so you can just go through these two links. And if you want to purchase your own server, so you can just make use of this one, so DigitalOcean. So DigitalOcean, you can try to find some information there. Like you can get your own server there, and then you can start using this server as your own computer. Okay. And somehow your data gets deleted, right? You can get help from them to retrieve the data back. Like the previous day's content, you can retrieve it back. So that there is backup options also available. Yeah, and you want to write source code and you keep it on your local laptop, right? What happens, suppose if your laptop gets corrupted? That's it, you lose all your content, right? Assume that whoever is working on computer or anywhere. So uh, suppose tomorrow, if because of battery issues or not, your laptop doesn't start up, then what will happen? You are lost with the data. So that's why I always say, like you try to use a website like GitHub, where you can host your where you host your source code repository. So it's like it's not website repository, it's a source repository. Source repository, like you see, yesterday we hosted troubleshooter, right? So I uploaded all the content here, and it's the real project. Actually, it's a real project. You can, yeah. And one more thing, if you want to see any work in the GitHub, right, you can still find it here. Some of them, if some of the other people who might have done some work, right, so you can search. Yeah, marketplace issues, and then explore. Yeah, you can see some. Okay, we are here. Just okay, this is our website, real website, and this is our yesterday's troubleshooter website. So yeah, so if you want to find any of the reference code, right, so you can search code in this website. Like what do you want to search? uh, Okay, I think it's not in my code, so okay, yeah, I think I will. You can search here actually. Let me log out and show you. Yeah, here there is a search field here, right? So you can search for any. Yeah. Oh yeah, you see, this looks interesting. Let me see what is this. See here, this guy also used. See, canvas here. Can you guys see here? So they have used canvas for displaying this image. You see here? It's quite interesting, right? Okay, that's yeah. You can search some of the HTML software or something, some code. So it will give you some public code actually. So you can just go inside and then receive. You can see what they have written, just for understanding purpose, or the way how others are building the code. Okay, so just for your knowledge purpose. Fine. And yeah, this is the main thing actually. Like, you don't do your code in your local laptop. You try to push all your content to a server. So that server would be something like GitHub. Okay, GitHub, or Bitbucket. So you can take anything.
But how is GitHub free?
Yeah, it's a free actually for a few MBs. So it again goes with the space. So how much space your project is consuming, right? Try to sign in, and then see, it will give you a lot of details also, like before signing up, you can see, like how much space is allowed, and then whether it can be a private or public. So private means only you can see. So if you want your friends to see, you have to give an access to them, to their email IDs, so that they can also see the code. Okay, so some access restrictions also allowed for any repository here. So that's how you keep your source code safe. You see my source code, I kept it here. So I always push my content to this site, and I'll go to the actual server, pull the content from this server. So from my laptop, so you see here, from my laptop I'll make the changes, and then I will commit the code here. You see, I can commit the code here. So I'll commit my changes, and then when I commit my changes, what it does, it will straight away go to my github.com. So in the github.com, you can see the changes. And once the changes are there, I'll go to my okay, my FTP or SSH client on my server, and then try to pull the details, whatever changes I have added, right? So those changes I'll pull it. So it's like I use it as a temporary location. So just to transfer the data from one server to another server. Okay, so that part would be slightly confusing. I don't want to explain it much in detail. So if you want, I'll give you more details. Okay, let me know. Fine. What's the other things? Yeah, you can still, okay, some of you may be worrying, like, okay, third point, right? Practice work also updated. You see here, I have updated the practice work. So where is that practice work usually goes? I go here. For me, it comes on the bottom. Okay, I have updated up to 31st. Okay, just go to the, yeah, up to 30th. So today's class alone is not added. So I'm going to show you all, like, so this is up to yesterday. So up to yesterday, all the practice work is added. So you all have access to this practice work. You can practice it. Okay. So yeah, I still have to add two more things here. I'll show you what I'm going to add it. Okay, practice section, you can find all here. So where is that? Yeah, I wanted to go back here. Yeah, you see from the dates, whatever dates we started, right? So all the dates are here. Yeah, I wanted to show Ila Bharati also, but I'm not sure whether she's aware of this or not. I explained her. Ila Bharati, can you see here? You have your status shows that you have submitted the assignment. When I go and check this file, right, I don't see any content here. So can you check, like, whether you have really uploaded the screenshots or the code that you have been practicing? Hello, Ilavarthi, you are there?
I try to upload, but every time I upload, it says upload successful.
Okay, can you take help from your father? Just
Yeah.
check with him. Okay, fine. So I want you all to add your code here, if so that it will have a single point reference for you also. Okay, assignments is all added here, right? Oh, okay, fine. So practice work is also updated and continue to access. Okay, so here some of you may be feeling like okay, now today is the last day, so from tomorrow whether I would be having access to this platform or not, to our e-platform or not. Okay, you no need to worry at all. So your login credentials will still be available. You can still access all the contents related to the course. Okay, you can still access all the apps, whatever apps I have enabled, right? So you can still access.
Wait,
Fine.
what's interaction?
What is that?
Scroll down, scroll down. There's something called interaction.
What is that?
There's something called
Interaction. Yeah, interaction is like I told you, right? This is mine only. Okay, it comes. So when I enable it, you'll get to see actually. Yeah, I'll change it to students list. So you'll come to see all apps like this together. Okay, if you see here forum is like you are discussing with your friends, right? So all the team members will have access to it. You see missing practice work by Shivaresh. Yeah, you try to update on 23rd. You see, I can see. See here that this is how you have to start using it. Okay, so but this forum you make it technical. Okay, so just technical. Yeah, so here Advay also added, but I don't know whether he really. There's no question here.
It's inside, I think.
No, see, just a views. So fine. Anyways,
I
here.
think it's inside. You need to click on doubt.
No, we
no
this
doubt,
is
doubt. Click on doubt.
okay. Where is that?
Above my name.
Okay, yeah, this one.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, see. Okay, see. Can you spell? Here I see the spelling of doubt is not correct. So can anybody give the right spelling for the doubt?
DOUBT.
Okay, Adwai, you correct your spelling. Okay.
At
So,
first, I thought he wrote donut.
No. It's okay. I think he has a doubt. Okay. See, this is the common mistakes that we have been doing this actually. Commit a mistake and learn from it. So from today onwards, I think Adway will never spell doubt wrongly, right, Adway?
Yes.
Can you spell it now?
DOUBT.
Right. So DOUGHT is not the right word. Okay. Just or try to correct it in the next in future. Okay. Yeah, I did not see it. Okay, some of you, whoever sees the code here can help him, like, what is his, question. Okay, it's like, this forum will still be there. So as I told you last time, right? So you can add your question. So how to do this? Then those who are in this group, if they know, they will answer to your questions. Okay, that's how, you'll get your solution. So there is one very good website. So I always say Stack Overflow. So Stack Overflow is one of the best website which I have seen.
Yeah, I also like Stack Overflow.
What is that?
Like there's answers to every single programming question.
Right, correct. That this is yeah. Okay. This is like for most of the developers, it's a developer side. So if they have any questions, they can just post it here, and then you'll be responded with many people. So the same concept is here. So we have our private group, right? So you can post your question here. So within our group, whoever knows the answer, they would reply. They would reply here. Similar, same concept here. So try to trust this one. This is most trustable website. Okay, just start using this Stack Overflow.
What if there is a doubt which nobody came across?
Yeah, then you need to
Then you
ask.
ask it in
See, you see here, ask
Stack
question.
Overflow.
You ask, then if they know, they will reply. Okay, so that's that's one of the very good
I mean,
website.
they have archives for very long.
What is that, Shivresi?
Like, there
Archive,
are
right?
still
Archive.
like they don't delete all the old ones.
Oh, okay. This one, right?
Yeah, cause right, a few I mean, for a few months ago, I was learning C. Then, cause C is such an old language, like
Oh
this one's
no,
the only one you can find. Like
no, no,
all
no,
the questions there was like,
no. Still C can you can find actually. So
yeah,
like
but then a lot of the replies are like 10 years ago.
right, correct.
And
So
so, but Stack Overflow didn't delete them.
right, it keeps the details. It always keeps the details because that's how we share the information, right? Okay, yeah, just this is one of the point which I wanted to mention. And you all can continue access, okay, on e-platform. And then if you have any questions, you can post it on our forum. You can post it to my whatsapp group will also be on. Okay, I don't want to take out the WhatsApp group for a few days. So until you all get comfortable, and then make friends. Okay, that's the main objective actually. You all have to make friends within the group, and then collaborate with your friends. Okay, you all have same level of understanding now. So your understanding should give must gel. Okay, your thoughts will easily gel now because both of your programming languages levels are same. So you can collaborate with your friends. So make friends. And yeah, okay, so one more. Yeah, next point, hosting on projects.ipasmo.com. So here I want to say you one thing, like if you have built any simple website for yourself, okay, if you have built any website and you don't want to you don't want to purchase hosting site and then domain name, right? So what I can do is like I can add it under projects section. Okay, so I'll give access links there. Okay, I'll add a single page there, and from there you can access your website.
Should we send the code?
What is that, Advai?
Should we send the code or the output?
Yes. Only output will not help. I want the code like this. You see here, this is my code. Okay. Oh, when I'm here. So I want this code, session 1, right? This session 1 code. So whatever you have, like CSS, HTML, images, JS. So all the components of this project should be under one main folder. I want that folder. Okay, so even for my own website, right, I do that actually. You see,
Even
variation.
if you change the file location, then the relative path will be the same.
Okay, any images or any document or any resource path, right, should be within this folder. Okay, and do not use absolute path. Always use relative path so that it will easily find within this project. Okay, so resources should be like videos should be in videos folder, images should be in images folder, audios should be in audios folder. Okay, and CSS should be in CSS folder. JavaScript should be
in one of the presentations which I saw yesterday, there are two HTML events, on offline and on online, and those two HTML events are not in the my Visual Studio Code.
Oh, yeah, actually, most of the time, right? You may ignore those two. Actually, we don't use it regularly, or we don't we very 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 0.1% the chances of using it actually. So you no need to worry about that part. You can ignore that part actually. That's why I did not explain the other events like clipboard events, and then window events, and the one which you are saying, right? So because they are not commonly used. So whatever I have explained clearly, right, that is what you see any website. That's what the whatever I explained so far, right, clearly, that is what mostly used. So you see any website, you can actually relate. Okay, you can actually relate any tag that whether you have learned or not. JavaScripting part, yes, it is very big, it is very big subject, so which cannot be taught in within the duration. So that's why I give enough information to handle to have it as an event handling mechanism. So if you have any buttons or hyperlinks, right, you can just use on click, and then you can start writing the function, and within that function you can make use of very small very small built-in functions like alert, get element by id, get element by tag name, get
By
element,
class name.
yeah, by so all these JavaScript functions, right, you can make use of. And yeah, one more important thing which we have not discussed is like this one, for loop. Yes, so which we have not discussed is like for loop, and then there is one more called yeah,
Array.
parse int. Okay, so if you want to this is like convert a string to integer. Okay, this part I'm going to explain it in the next
Oh,
slide.
it's ASCII code.
Okay, this one, how for loop works like this, for I'll give some idea here, and you have to try it yourself. Okay, you have to declare a variable
I equals to I.
I equal to 0. I'm starting with 0,
Yeah, then
and then
I less than a
I
value.
want to go until 10 numbers. Okay, up to 9 only. So less than 10 means up to 9 only. Okay, and then give a semicolon,
I plus plus.
I plus plus. So this is like looping. So you can just add open bracket, close bracket, and then you can just say
You told we'll discuss this in the
alert of,
next class.
yeah.
But
So
when's the next class?
no, this is
No
our
next
last day, right?
class.
Yeah, we don't have next class, so I'm just giving you all kinds of information. Try it yourself, okay? This is not much. This is not complex. Also, just try it yourself. Yeah, it may not be so much of use at this moment. So to make use of this, I have given you one project, so that will actually help. You see here. I'll tell it in the where is that? Yeah, here project work is there, right? So in these two places, I'm going to explain that part. Okay, you have to start using the items. Okay, start explain. You have to start thinking on your own, and then find a solution. Okay, find a solution for your problem. So the, I'll talk more about that in this project work related slides. So for now, I wanted to explain about your source code hosting, and then carrier projections. Yeah, carrier projections is also one of the important slide which I wanted to show you. So let me show you to the carrier projection. Okay, carrier projection is like so far whatever knowledge whatever lessons I have explained, right, for the past few days. So that's all basic knowledge. You all have gained some basic knowledge. Using that basic knowledge, you have to move to the next level now. Okay, here in this slide I'm going to give you some hints about your way of thinking, okay, how it should be, and then what exactly you have to start looking at, where what is the exact part, what is the important part of the life. So what you have to do is think about your career prospects. So now you're all growing up kids, right? Just have to start thinking about your career, what you want to become. Okay, so whatever you have learned so far will definitely help you in your career. So if you are not becoming software engineer or programmer, still that is whatever lessons you learned here would be useful. Like it directly whatever you are doing in this course, right, it's directly going to use your brain. So it's the whatever lessons or practice work that you are going to do, right, it is like brain boosters. So it's like boosting your brain and your brain will start thinking. So that is the key actually. So when your brain starts thinking on your own, you'll get a lot of ideas. Okay, you see here what you have to think is like think about your career prospects, what you want to become. You just see, okay, think about it. Next thing, keep discussing about the latest trends in the market. So this is one of the important, you should be aware of what is going on around you. Okay, so there are many technologies coming in. You can few hundreds of technologies are there, so which you may not know, but you have to see the latest trend, what is the latest trend that is going on, and then you have to start looking into that. So when you start learning the new technology, whatever programming languages that you learned so far, that's going to help you to easily understand the latest technologies. Okay, so the concept is all same across. The only change would be the syntactical notations. The way of writing the code will differ, but the concept is same. Okay. Yes. And next one is also one of the important thing. A small idea. A small idea means, so that actually a small idea can bring a change. That can bring a very big change. So what kind of idea are we talking about here? Let's see. Look out for the problems around you. Okay, look out for problems around you. That's where the idea, your brain should start thinking. So some of you may be fear of the problems, like oh, I did not do well in an exam, what I should do. Okay, a simpler example I will tell here for the problem. And for this problem, what is the idea? I'll give a real time example which is more related to you all. Have you ever forgotten your ID card, carrying your ID card to your school? Any of you?
No.
Any of you? So
So
this is
once I had forgotten my pencil pouch at my house in an exam time.
right. See, this is what happens. This is a common problem. See, it's not only with some kids actually. So some I have seen many students actually, they come to class forgetting, sir, I did not bring my pen, sir, I forgot to bring my ID. So that's what I see actually, I hear many people saying actually, many students coming to school, right, they say this.
The code which I sent yesterday
Wait,
and few days.
Advay, wait. I'm going to complete it. Okay. So for this problem, if you are forgetting, suppose assume that one boy came to me, so that boy was forgetting, so 3 to 4 times he forgot the ID card, carrying it to his school. So that's where I asked him to think, what made you to forget. So the boy started asking like, no, I forgot it. No, I kept, I was, it's not visible. I kept it somewhere else.
He was watching TV, that's why.
Yeah, while going to school, he was in hurry, and then he took the ID card, he put it near the TV, and then while going back to school, he did not take it. That is a problem. Okay, that is a problem. What is the solution? What could be the solution? Can you all think?
Just to put it while you watch TV.
What could be the solution to
Keep it
that
in your bag
problem?
the previous day.
Who is that? Who
Aditya.
asked? Aditya, very good. So that is what I suggested. Okay, what happens is whenever you are going to school, right? What is the thing that you carry to the school every day? The bag. School bag you will never forget, for sure, right? So keep all the things which are very important, or which you are forgetting every day, right? So you just always keep it in that bag
I
only.
forgot my school bag one day.
Oh, is it? Then I cannot do anything.
Except water bottle, keep everything the previous night.
Yeah, see, that's very, very, very different scenario. I cannot say anything on that, because we never, most of you never forget the bags actually. So for that we need to find a new solution.
But
Sir,
I got my lunch bag.
Yeah, you see here. So the point here is, what I'm trying to say here is, look around the problems around you. Look out. There could be any problems. So for all those problems, if you know the solution, that is an idea. Okay. If you know solution to any kind of problem, that's an idea. So that idea you have to, see how you can complete it, to make it complete. So that's where the solution or implementation comes into picture. Okay. So you should never get scared of problems that is coming in. Face it, learn from the problems. Okay, the problem solution can be positive or negative, but still there is a learning part in it. Okay, so that's what I say to most of you, like, you commit a mistake, right? And then don't do the same mistake again. You have done a mistake, try to understand the corrective measures of, like, fixing that problem, and next time don't do the same mistake again. Okay, that's how you solve the problems. This is one simple basic idea. Okay, you can automate. See, like, some other problems. Suppose if you are not good at mathematics, or so if you are not good at some subjects, that is a problem, right? So that problem statement, you change it to, you try to get some idea. Okay, I don't know mathematics, what I should do? Get an idea.
do
Try to,
math problems.
yeah, just try to find the solution. So find, what solution you can, find it for your problem. So that's where the idea starts. Okay, idea starts from the problems only. Okay, so keep looking out. These two items are very, very, very important. You know why I say very, very, very important? You see Facebook, you see WhatsApp, you take any popular websites, they all came up with the problems only. You try to find real time. If you want to become like, what is the, yeah, if you want to have your own online store, why you want to keep online store? Example, because during pandemic the online stores really helped many of the people, right? So people stay at home, only the delivery boys will pick the items, go and deliver to the home.
And there's no contact of fruits
No
and
contact,
vegetables.
yeah, no contact
You
of
go to the supermarket, people like they test the vegetable, then keep it back. How
keep it
how
right.
do you know if their hands are clean or anything?
Right, see
If it's
that.
online, it's just one person who touches it. Then you can just do one wash and it will go away. But if many people have the
Correct.
same vegetable in supermarket, you have to do multiple wash.
Yeah, this is the problem area, right? So what Aditya has explained is, like, many people touch the vegetables and all, right? So that's the problem statement. What is the solution? Online store. Online store is a very small solution, very simple solution, but you need to execute it. Execution is very important. For execution, you need to have some knowledge. So that's why you are studying all your, the career aspects, like, whatever career options you are choosing, that actually helps in achieving the ideas. Okay, so just keep a note. If you have a key notes book, right, try to add these 2 points, and some of you will definitely become a super duper genius, popular guys. I'm sure, because you all have capability in you. I'm seeing most of you actually. Fine. The next one is the areas of career for you to choose. So what kind of, suppose, depending on your interest, you have to choose the career accordingly. This is also one of the things I gave some highlights here. So this section will really help. Rohit, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay, Rohit, this slide I prepared exclusively for you. Okay, only for you.
Oh.
So
Same.
you slightly
Thank you, sir.
yeah, pay a little bit attention to it. Okay, so for rest of you, right, just get an idea, okay, why this slide is about. Okay, so for Aditya, as sorry, for Rohit, because he's in JC already, so these are all the career options, Rohit. Okay, which you have, which you can choose. Actually, this is only minimum. Okay, whatever whatever I came across, whatever I feel, right? So all those we collected it and
Sir,
added it here. Yes, Aditya.
sir, for different fields, don't you need, like, for if you're medical, you need A star in physics, maths, and biology. If you're engineering, you need A star in PCMB. Like, there's different, right?
Yes, it depends actually. That's where, like, these are all, I'm going to give you here. I'm not going to get inside the details, like, getting the highest marks or lowest marks. Like, if you get the highest marks, you'll be in a good school, right?
For
So I'm
medical,
not.
you don't need biology. You can go in with chemistry and physics.
Yeah, I can hear Vaibhav talking now. Vaibhav, your audio was a problem last time. Can repeat again?
Uh, as in Singapore, you don't need biology to study medical, or you need chemistry.
Right, correct. Yeah, that's true. Actually, no, I'm also not aware of much about that. So I'm giving the options here. So, like, you just see, there are many career options which you may pick it. Like, if you don't want to study in Singapore, you can choose it from other countries. So these are all, like, career options. So, but as as I told you, this is mostly for Rohit, which will help him, like, because he's in JC already. So after JC, what he can do, what
What is JC?
yeah, he's in junior college already.
Junior college.
So he can actually, choose career path here. If he wants to go to medical side, he can choose what are the options available. For allied profession, allied health sciences or paramedical people or careers, you can see, like, these are some of the career options where he can choose. And you see the engineering, if you want to be a technical engineering guy, so there are some areas, like, aeronautical, aerospace, agriculture, architecture, automobile. So there are many engineering,
I want to
departments.
study computer science.
Yeah, you choose. That's what I said. Like, this gives some, brief high level career options. You can, see which one is most related to you and which interests you more. So based on your interest, try to choose. Okay. And,
So
management.
what's the difference between computer science and computer engineering?
Okay, computer science is like, it talks about the information, data collection only. Like, in general, right? In general, the education is all same. Okay, the subjects that you learn is all same. The only difference is, like, engineering means it gets into the hardware part. When you see the word engineering, it is like, it goes into the hardware structure, like, how the
So
hardware
is
system,
the computer science
microprocessor.
engineering has an
There are many
additional
types of
thing.
engineerings.
I
Okay,
mean, like, so computer science engineering is
Mhm.
computer science and engineering related to computers.
Yes, correct. Both are same actually. Both are same. There is not much difference. So the only thing is one or two subjects would be difference. That's it. So in computer science, if you see, when I was studying, right, there was an information technology department. So information technology engineering was there. Information technology is like, they just work on they have one or two subjects different from other engineering. That's the only difference. But, more or less, both go into the same direction. Okay, if you see something like this, you see, Civil engineering. Civil engineering is like, building constructions. That is different from chemical engineering. That is different from ceramic engineering. So that is different from computer engineering. All are different paths. When you see computer science and information technology, both are related. So the subjects, most of the subjects would be same, but one or two subjects would be different. Okay, the option, choosing the option will also be different. Something like that. Why I just shown you this slide is like, you have multiple career options, so you have to choose the right one, and then which one is best suited for you, you try to take it and study well in your area. Suppose, assume that just now Shuresi was telling she wants to study computer science and engineering, right? You become an expert in
Yeah.
computer science and engineering, nobody can beat you. So it's like you'll be at top, but you need to do the higher education.
Sir,
Yes.
I know this sounds funny, but I'm just asking, which engineering takes you to NASA? Is it aerospace or aeronautical?
Okay, you see here,
Both.
all
Astronomy.
I tell
I
you,
say both.
no, it's all more, NASA, right? NASA needs all kinds of engineering. It's not
NASA
only
is a
one.
big company. It needs all types of engineering.
Yes.
Technically, like they're rocket scientists, then they're
See,
also like mechanics.
exactly. You
Then
see here,
the astronauts need to know everything
right? You see
so
what
they
kind of
can fix
chemicals
the
you,
rockets.
if you see here, if somebody lands on moon, right? So what kind of chemicals that are available there? They need to know
Then
the
they're scientists.
right. They need some chemical engineer to see like what kind of chemicals are those. Suppose
Then
rocks are
for
there.
those who need go to the space center, the space center, they have to know like how to fix everything in the space center if anything break down.
Right, right. Yeah. See
Even if you
here.
think about it, even maybe a small position like a person who does the job as clerk in NASA can say, "I work at NASA."
Yes, correct. So that's also one of the. You see here, very good, Vaibhav. That's a very good point. Even if you are not having these all the engineering, right? So take that from your mind. Like if you, sir, I did not do anything. I just did accounting. Yes, accounting is also needed for NASA, right? So NASA will pay salaries to their staff, right? Who will do the
Yeah,
accounting?
NASA also needs to get funding from the government.
Correct, all
Who will
those
handle
things.
it?
So it is like
It's all those
collative,
accountants.
collate. Most of the things, most of the things that you see here will be there in NASA. But
I'll go work in NASA then.
so no, what you need is like you need to have a good grading and then good knowledge. Without knowledge, you cannot reach there.
The job, the career
Technically, a
which I
computer
already
scientist can also go
Okay,
to
decided.
NASA.
okay, one by one. Yes, Shuresi, you can talk now.
Technically, a computer scientist can go to NASA because a lot of every rocket needs a lot of programming.
Yes, correct. So we can go, but everybody cannot get it. Everybody will not get a chance. So who will get a chance? Those who are good at good at technical side and problem solving skills, right? They
I
will get a
feel
chance.
the person who knows everything in the language he's learning.
Yeah, that actually helps. Actually, most of the time, right? Even if you are not good at it, you have to put a lot of efforts to understand, and then try to know how to do the things correctly. Okay, try to see for options in what kind of positions are available in NASA. See, that's what Aditya raised a very good question. So he started about the NASA, right? So if some of you want to work for NASA, you see go to their website and see what kind of career options they have.
Nice. I'll do
Okay,
that right now.
yeah, you have to choose like what kind of options are available, and based on those career options you have to work from now onwards to reach that goal. Okay, that's what I wanted to make a high level point here in this career prospects. Why career prospects is important. Some of you, right, they want to become lawyers. They just know talking. They don't know anything else. They just use their logical thinking how to beat how to win in the court of law. They know rules, all kinds of rules. So what they do, they become the lawyers. So that's one of the career option. And then chartered accountant is like accounting, Accounting is needed for all kinds of companies. Yes, Vaibhav.
What is BCom plus LLB?
Okay, it's like commerce. So it's like accounting only. It comes under accounting, BCom.
The career which I choose when I was 6, it's not here.
What was that?
Astronomy.
Yeah, astronomy. Yes. Let's. Yeah, will be there. Let me see. Okay. Yeah. Fine. I wanted to raise that point here. Actually, you can see here physical sense advertising.
Meteorology.
Yeah, you see here, it will be matched somewhere here, humanities courses. So it may come under this.
Meteorology and astronomy the same.
What is that?
Meteorology.
Yeah,
No.
could be there. It's okay. It's okay if it I wanted to say that's one of the point I missed out actually to say. So there are thousands of carriers apart from this whatever I mentioned here, but those I don't want to mention those things, like every day you want example, a very simple example I will tell. Who will build the buildings?
Civil engineering.
So all the engineers will build. For engineers will just design it how the structure should be. Who will be building the exact physical building? We need the laborers, right? We need the laborers to
Civil.
build that.
People who study civil engineering can build buildings.
No, that is wrong. So they will design it actually. They will just put it on the computer or on a paper. So this is how you have to build. So the real people who is going to prepare the cement, put bricks by bricks and then build it, right? They are real hard workers. Like if you see day-to-day works, day-to-day during pandemic time, we have a lot of people that are working for us, right? So they don't need education, but they have very good physical energy, physical strength. What they do, they do exercise every day. So all those things are jobs which are not to mention here, because the career high thought process, like many of you have high level thinking. So for those who have high level thinking, this slide will help. Okay, there are other opportunities which we don't want to talk about it, like mechanics, automobiles mechanic doesn't need any education, right? He just knows what to do, how to do it. That's it. Okay.
Oh, there's also machine learning, which is a new thing.
Yeah, machine learning comes under
It's taking over programming, and it'll eventually do that.
Comes under artificial intelligence.
Yeah, here you see automation and robotics engineering.
It's gradually taking over all the engineers.
Yeah,
Only the really good ones
Okay.
will survive
Okay,
in the future.
this is also one of the good point which I want to talk actually. So if you say like artificial intelligence, machine learning is taking over, right? I tell you, the base that we have built all this education, right, is the reason for all these career options is like everybody must live. So this is an earth, right? So on this earth, those who are human beings, they have to earn for their everyday, right? So what happens is, if something is taking over automatically, there is an artificial intelligence or machine learning which is taking over, right? Obviously there will be some other thing that is going to evolve, and that's going to provide the employment. Okay, for building the artificial intelligence also, you need people, right? You need people to with some specific knowledge. What people will do, they will divert their they will start changing their career options to go in that direction. Okay, yeah, that's good point, Devanshi.
Or like Star Trek.
Star Trek. Okay.
Yeah, Star Trek. It's like there's this machine.
Mhm.
He knows how to control a ship.
Okay. Okay, fine. Yeah, I wanted to give that career projections so that it gives you very good information for your career. And I'll take another 10 minutes only, not much, so that I'll complete. So final test with all types of questions. So this is what I'm planning now. Maybe within this week, I'm going to prepare one set of questions. So which covers from first class to the last class. All kinds of questions. I'm going
22 questions.
I'm actually thinking of 50 questions. Yeah.
No.
You don't have time?
Sir, in 1 week our school starts, sir.
Yeah, I know, but that you can see anyway. C platform is always on, right? So you can take up whenever you feel comfortable.
Okay, thank you. Then fine.
Okay, so what I do is like you may have constraints, right? So what I do is I'll divide it into two types of tests. Okay, one
What
is
about the recorded lessons?
I'll actually I'm planning to do something. So I want to put a disclaimer and then get confirmation from all of you. So
I
based on that,
already told.
based on that I'll share to everyone. Okay.
What is
It's a good question. I'll note it down 1 second.
what is the test with all questions?
Means from all the questions
Okay.
from the first class to the last class.
Wait. I'm confused actually. Many of you are talking, right? So let me ask one by one. Vaibhav, what was your question? Video links, right? So
Yeah.
okay, video links. I'll try to find a solution for you. And then next, what was your question, Surisi?
What is the all questions test?
Okay, all questions test is like from the first class until now.
Is it on the website now?
No, it's not there. I'm yet to prepare. So maybe within on this weekend, I'm going to prepare all the questions so that it will be available for you from the next week.
And when do we have to finish the project work?
Project work is for you only. So I don't expect anything to complete in project work. That is only for your reference. So if you can build, you can start building. If you really want to understand the programming language, right? You can start building that project work. Otherwise, you can ignore. Okay, that's what I wanted to tell. Some of the points. These few slides only. I'll talk more. If you have any questions, you can let me know. Okay. So yeah, final test is about that. I'm going to give, okay, as Aditya said, he cannot find some time. So what I do is I'll divide it into two sections, 15 questions and 15 questions. Okay, 15 questions.
I thought there were
choice.
50.
Okay, yeah, you thought 50, right?
25.
You want 50?
Yeah, it could be half of 50 is 25, so you can put 25 questions.
Okay, so you want
we get our certificates?
Yeah, I'm going to talk about that also. Give me a second, okay? So final test is like 20. Okay, as let's see. I'll go with Devanshi. So 25 questions. This multiple choice questions. 25. No, 25. It's not good. So only 5 or 6. Very small piece of code. Writing piece of code only. Okay. So fine. I'll do that final test, and you can take up test anytime from next week onwards. And then I'll update you on the WhatsApp. Okay, I'll give you like the test link is up and running, so you can take up the test whenever you want. And course completion certificates to be issued, right? So I'm talking to my vendors actually to issue the.
Is it physical or?
Yeah, I will issue the soft copy. Okay, so I'll send it to. I'm trying to find a solution to enable it on our site. Okay, on our e-platform, as soon as you log in, right, you can see the my certificate section is there, right, in the bottom.
Yeah.
So there you can actually download it from there. So I'm trying to figure out a way to add it there so that you can have it as an downloadable option from there.
The
Okay.
code which I sent you yesterday and few days back, were they correct?
Okay, I'll check that part as well. I'll ping you offline. Okay. Okay, next thing, course completion certificate is done. So I'm going to issue you like based on the last test. Okay, the multiple choice questions. So I'll give a multiple choice question.
They're all multiple choice.
Yeah, two tests actually. One test would be like multiple choice questions. I'll give only multiple choice. It's like you just have to check whichever answer should be right.
What about the second test?
So second, like I'll give only 5 to 10 questions with descriptive, like write table tags. So you can just write your table tags, something like that. Okay.
Will it still be the test section or there's
Yes,
another section
yes,
for
it will be in a test.
assessment?
It either it will be in a test section or assessment section. Okay, these two, either this or this, because I'm still checking, like, where I can provide the certificates, right? Based on that, I'll decide like it will be in the test or in the assessment, either
What
one
is
or.
Camilio?
Okay, wait, let me complete this. Fine. So that's our product actually. Code Sapient is there, right? So we customized to our requirements. So that was the Camilio is like, basic version. So we changed it to our requirements based on Code
Chameleon
Sapient.
was what Code Sapient was built on.
Exactly. That's true, Shivresi. Yeah. So next, project work, online calculator. So I wanted to explain this project work also, like to give you like what kind of project, real-time projects could be. And then I'll give you photo gallery also, and cheat sheet. Cheat sheet is like, the summary slides which I spoke few days back, right? So on the PPT we have all the summary slides. So there I want to, similar to that, I want to give one complete sheet where you can refer all the tags and then styles and JavaScript code that you referred, you have used in this course, right? So it's like single page reference. Okay, that will help you in future. Okay, and next one comes okay, project work, right? So let's explain the project. Yeah, this is the project, one project, first project. So online calculator. So what I wanted you all is like, build a calculator project as shown below. So these are all like buttons. Okay, these are all like buttons. When I click 3, the number 3 should be uh, should be printed here, like, when I press 2, so this text box should add a value, append a value 3 2. Once you
Can you use shortcut keys? Because you said
so,
access keys, like the numbers are available.
yeah, you can try that part.
How do we add plus, minus, times, divide, and percentage symbol? And
Okay, this is X, right? This is X, and then you can find some division character. Okay, if you don't know, you just type div
Slash.
here, div, or actually, let me show you. Let me show you here. We have, like, we can say it as division, right? Suppose if you don't find a character, you just make it as div, add sub
multi.
So just do this way. Okay, if you want to use, either use this or star. Okay, for subtraction it is minus. For addition you can just give plus.
It is a
Division is
hyphen.
slash.
It is a hyphen.
Okay, so you can use
Hyphen is minus.
That is hyphen.
yeah,
It's
hyphen
minus.
is hyphen is nothing but, you can use it for subtraction also. Okay, fine. So this is a small project. So for, it looks very simple, but it needs a lot of efforts. So I want to.
I think the design part can be done, but programming the
JS, yeah.
is a bit hard.
Repeat again, Vaibhav.
The designing the layout is easy, but then programming it is a bit hard.
Right.
Like
That's
I
why
think it involves more of the JavaScript.
Yeah, that's what I
A
wanted to
lot
say.
of JS is involved.
You see here, design. First thing is like, design, DESIGN. Design is important. So design, I'll give you some clues here. Design, you can use table tags. Okay, table tags are very important, and you can use buttons. So the buttons you already learned, right? Why table tags is like, it gives you clear alignment.
There's
So the
like a
matrix,
grid, and the
matrix
grid
alignment.
looks like and then like the you can have
And
like a header, like a T head.
yeah, header
Then
you know need to add it.
No, you can put T head. Then you just leave one column. I mean 3 columns. You don't separate the columns though, so you
Okay.
just put one row.
Okay, you make use of call span here. Column span. Column span is like, first 3 buttons are like, one call span. So call span is equal to 3 for this row. Okay, for this column. Try to explore more on call span, and then styles you need.
Reset is super easy.
Yeah, obviously.
What is that?
Reset is super easy.
But you need to make it big, right? How you'll make? You have to combine 3 columns here, and then
Call
here,
span.
yeah, call span. Correct. Call span really helps. And styles, in styles, border radius. Border radius style is
But
very.
why do you need circles?
So here you see the rounded boxes here, right?
But it's very slight round.
Yeah, very slight. So you want to get that feeling, you just have to
Like 2 or 3%.
yeah, and background also you need. So this
The
is some
gray color.
correct. Okay, this is one. And second, first design. Okay, design. Once you build the design, the next one comes the
JS.
logic. Logic is all in the JS. Okay, JS file. So what you can make use in the JS file is
Variables, if statements.
parseInt is not a number. So you have to check whether it is a number or not. Like you see here.
What is parseInt?
Okay, I'll tell you. Document dot get element by ID. So get element by ID will actually give you a variable, right? So variable v is equal to. So this is what you get. And
There
parseInt
should
is
be a
nothing but.
space between the equal to and document.
Okay, one second.
So
parseInt is nothing but add. So like you're calling an add function here. So the add function will take only the numbers. Okay. So assume that. Okay, I'm going to copy these two value here. I'm just writing a pseudo code. Okay, v1 and then v2. So you use double quotes. Okay, I'm not using double quotes here. You try to use double quotes or single quotes. This is v2, this is v1, right? So I'm just giving you some basic idea of how to add two numbers. Okay, so v1 v2, yeah, here v1 dot value comma and parseInt of v2 dot value. Okay, so it means like whenever you get a value, right? Okay, here itself I'll make a value and it will be easy. So
then you can delete the value there.
Yeah, here I can delete it and here also I can delete it. So what I'm trying to do is I'm calling a function called add. Add needs two numbers. So two numbers. So what this does, this one will give you string. String means what? Like this.
str.
4. 4 in double quotes is different from 4 like this. So here
Double quotes will just specify the 4.
Or yeah, it will come like this when you do this statement, right? This
I
statement,
say you put one single quotes.
It will come like this.
Single quotes refers to a char.
Yeah, but still JavaScript, right? JavaScript treat it as a character sequence. So you can either this or this in JavaScript. Okay, you can use mostly single quotes we use in JavaScript. So suppose if you have a double quotes inside a string, right, then you have to make use of single quotes only. Assume that oh, okay, that is a different. I don't want to confuse you. So what I was trying to say is like suppose I want this. Okay, it's so in this case. So this is a normal English, right? In English, it's a dog, right? So you will use apostrophe. In this case, you use double quotes. And then suppose if you have something like this, this is what called as what is that? TV, something like TV. I just want to show you. So in this case, you'll use double quotes like this. So you can.
Okay.
You understood, right? You understood
I
the difference. Okay. So that is one. Okay. Yeah. What document.getElement by id.value gives you is this, the string. But what you need here for addition, you need a number.
It's a number.
So when you do
integer.
parseInt, what will happen is it becomes like this: 4, 4, 2, something like this. It goes like this. Okay. So here it comes like this. This is 2 or single quotes 2 like this. Now the add function, right? The add function will easily understand the numbers. So you have to start using this actually. If it is not a number, so parse int is there, right? Parse int will always throw some errors if it is not a number. Suppose I pass a value like this. So is this a number?
But technically, you don't need it because if you're using the buttons, there's not gonna be an A.
Yeah, correct. Yeah, you are right, Shuresi. But still, I'm giving some functions which you may use it actually, which you may need it. I'm just giving some highlight points here. So do you need this part?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
I'll share it. Okay, I'll share it in WhatsApp. Fine.
Okay.
So this is what you need for multiplication, right? So similarly, when you click on add function, add button, right?
So,
It will come like
in
this.
parts int they can be subtract, multiply, and divide also.
What is that?
So other than addition, they can be passed in for multiplication, subtraction, and division.
Okay, you can do this way. You see, you can call different functions for addition separately, subtraction separately, like this. Okay, subtract, multiply, and then so here you can give divide. So these are functions. So internal logic, you try to add it. Okay, using the yes. Okay, here you have to give inside the function. I'm telling inside add. So what will be there is it receives add of a comma b, right? So what you usually have to do is
Is it fine if our calculator only can do 2 integers at a time?
no, you can pass anything. So like this, just like this, a plus b, because these two are already numbers, right? So you can do like this. Suppose if you want to add many parameters, right, you can pass many parameters here and then start adding c like this. Okay, but this one should be something like z, something like this. Okay, just make use of this. Only 2. Similarly, for subtraction it will come like this. For division it comes like this. For multiplication it comes star asterisk. Okay,
And if you want the remainder of the value, use percent.
percent is correct if you use this one for remainder. Okay,
But what if the return value, if you're using division, is a float, then you must convert it back to
convert
an
it
int.
back, exactly, convert it back to int or something. Yeah, you're right.
So you must put pass int.
Correct, percent is needed. See, we at any point we may need the function. So what I'll do is we may need parse int.
Float are full numbers, right?
No,
Okay,
float are decimal point numbers, floating point values.
yes, correct. So here my point here is like, when you start writing this program, you will, why I gave you this small program is like, it's not a small, it looks very simple, but internal logic
It's
is
really complicated.
yes. When you start writing the code, you will feel like, how much pain is there for building a small component. As a third person, you may think like, okay, what is there? It's just a calculator, just add 2 numbers. But what happens is when you start building it, you'll come to know how much effort is needed. Okay, that's how you have to give.
This is only like 2 numbers. Some actually like
So you must
sometimes we can
appreciate
add
those
more than 2
calculators.
numbers.
Okay, give me 1 second. I'm not able to hear.
It is background noise.
Okay, yeah, correct. Yeah. Now, Vaibhav can repeat now.
I mean, like this calculator, is it supposed to just add only 2 numbers or more than 2?
Yeah, you can just, for now, you can use it only for numbers. So what happens, suppose you see here, if you pass 4 and 2 as a double quotes, right? I think I told you last time. So 4 plus 2 is equal to, what will be the answer?
6. What?
This is how computer treats.
Yeah.
Computer will not understand the strings. So if you add plus here for the strings, right? So it will append. Okay, so
If you put pass float, then will it
yeah,
convert to float?
numbers are yes, pass float.
So
So if you want to convert
integers,
a chart to a number, then you can use pass int.
Yes.
So if you convert A to 67,
Okay.
so if you put a small letter A, will it convert to 67?
No,
Does
it
it follow ASCII code?
no, it will not. So
Then what will it convert A to?
so I think it's like the character only. It will treat it as a character only. So unless you change it to parseint.
Yeah, but what will happen to a letter if you change it to pass int? What will it be represented as?
Okay, because that you'll come to know when you try it. Not
Children,
just
it will be if you make a letter parsing, it will be, I think, displayed as its ASCII value.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
No, you can try. I don't want to give any conclusions there. So try it, then you'll come to know, because there are lots and lots of things that gets into mind every day, right?
Maybe
So
it's Unicode or something. It's
try
either
it.
Unicode or ASCII.
Seriously, I want to try actually. If you try, you'll come to know. Okay, these are very
Okay.
simple things only. Just put an alert statement and then add it. Then you'll come to know. Okay.
integers then if floats are decimal point numbers, so
Okay.
integers should be full numbers.
Yes, right.
See, what
You see
is your
here.
definition of full numbers?
Okay. Okay. I don't want to get into that now. So I want to complete these slides first. Okay. I want to give. Otherwise, I'll miss out the useful information. Okay. After that, I'll give you a question and answer. So you can make use of table tags here and then discuss with your friends. So within this group, I want you all to collaborate. If some of you want to, build the calculator program, right? So you all can collaborate and then build a product like this.
Is
Then
it
we will.
possible for you to give us the code after like we tried, and then maybe if it doesn't work fast, is it
No.
possible for
You
you to
need.
give us
That's
code?
what you need to. No need to be hurry. Okay. You take your time. Make 2 months or 3 months. It's okay. Try to collaborate and then try to get this feature. Once this feature is there, then if you want, we'll host it on our site. Like you all combine and then made a project like this. So that gives you very good experience. You can actually mention all your experiences also there. Okay. So fine. So next is like okay. One second. You will understand the real-time logic processing. So yeah, this is the point actually. So why I want you to build this calculator program is you'll learn like what is the real-time logic, how the processing is all done. Okay, fine. The next one is like some of you like they want to start a photo gallery. They are good at drawing the photos, right? So what you can do is like you can create a photo library, photo gallery, right? Like wedding photos, right? You can collect some photos and then design a website like this, a very simple website. It doesn't do anything, just show the collection of photos as a thumbnails, and when you click on thumbnail it will become a big like this, and then you click on this right arrow, the next photo should display. When you click on left, the left photo should display. This is also a very simple small program, but it may take some time to implement it. Okay, fine. What is
Should
it?
we do both the projects or only one?
Do as many as you want.
Yes, I'm just giving you some projects for you to move forward. Okay, to collaborate. I want you all to make friends within this group, and then to collaborate each other and try to build a project. So if you find any of your like-minded person in this group, you can collaborate with them and then talk to them, associate with them, and then start working on the project. Okay. So that's the idea. And then next comes, where is that? What is our first thing? Okay, project work is done. Cheat sheet, I'm going to, I'm still in preparing it. So I'll send it once I'm done. Okay. And I'll
Let's
keep,
cheat.
yeah. Cheat sheet is like, one page reference of all the tags. Okay.
Does it have the definition of text?
What is that definition of this cheat sheet, right?
I mean definition of the tags.
Okay, can repeat again? Definition of test means?
Tags.
Sir, asking definition of tags.
Okay.
HTML.
Correct. Yeah, something like that. Yeah, exactly. It looks like that. So what is that? Exactly. So cheat sheet is nothing but definition of what tags you have learned so far, and then any other new tags I'm going to add it, and then I'll give you some definition there, so you can just make use of that for one page reference for future. Okay. Now I'm all done. So I want one more thing is like the feedback part. So feedback part is like I want you all, yeah, to write it here. So where is that? Okay, where is that? Yeah, here. So here in this place, I want all your feedback to be sent at info@ipasmo.com. Okay, this is our website. So I want all your feedback to this email ID. So the feedback could be like how it went. So how it went,
Is it compulsory?
what was your expectation. So it's like it would help me, and then in future like those who are I'm taking a new courses also, right? So it will really help me, like if something you found not interesting, you can let me know. I will try to I'll try to avoid that actually.
The
Okay.
only thing I think that the next time we can do is, instead of the class being 1 hour, it should be 1.5 hours, because generally the class extends about 15 to 20 minutes.
I
Yeah,
agree.
correct, exactly. I want all the genuine feedback, and then genuine feedback. You give me genuine feedback, whether it is good or bad. I'm not bothered. Okay, I want to know exactly, so that it should really help the one who is coming for the course. Okay, you can write it to info@ipasmo.com. Okay, I'll have a look at it, and then I'll collate everything at one place, and I want one more thing. So confirmation for your confirmation on the video. Okay, video links to share. Okay, I want you confirmation from all of you. This is mandatory. So like because we are having a Zoom class, right? So this means like some of you may not be interested to be on private YouTube network. So what I do is like I give private access only to the email IDs that you share. So I'll not give access to any other person other than the email ID. So if you're okay, you can just give your confirmation on that.
Is
Okay.
it possible to use some other thing, like, or can you just send us the video file rather than YouTube?
That would be quite difficult actually, because the size of the video files are
Because it's too
huge.
big.
Yeah, too big actually. The
It's
other
like
way.
2 GB.
Yeah, it's like 600 MB, 600 MB. Yeah, 600 MB,
What
300.
were we doing
Maybe
on
you can
computer?
use
You
like
can use Drive.
yeah, Google
No,
Drive.
my drive is all full actually. So no, this
Just
is
create a
okay
junk
actually.
email and then do it.
Okay, so with my experience, right? What I'm telling is like Vaibhav. See, we already have video links. I just have to enable it for all of you. That's it.
Okay,
It's
can.
already uploaded. You can just give me your email IDs. But if you give your student email IDs, I think YouTube will not allow it. So give your parents email IDs so that you can have those videos. Okay.
What were we discussing? My laptop battery ran low, so and it's locked the computer.
Okay.
Nothing
Source
much.
code. Source code. You have to
Sir,
use repository.
sir,
Okay. Yes.
sir, go to Google and search up New Year's Eve.
Okay. You send me,
Oh, yeah,
Aditya. You
by
send
the
me
way,
the WhatsApp.
Happy New Year to everyone.
Yeah. Sir, this do
Happy
just
New Year.
go to Google
Happy
and
New
search
Year.
up New Year's Eve. Google will give you a Easter egg.
Okay. I was just looking at Vaibhav's drawing. So fine. So feedback is one, and the last thing is like I wanted to show you one.
It's my Among Us.
Yeah, I can see that actually, but I don't know what is Among Us.
It's a game.
It's a
Okay.
game.
Yeah, I just know it as a game. Okay, So here I wanted to say one more thing, like, you are all the best students with very good skills. Okay. And then, you're all having a good skills and passion to achieve something. So I saw many of you, I saw very good skills in all of you, like, Devanshi, like, she's quite good at, management. So I have seen that part. I wanted to give that feedback also. And some of you, like, Shivresi, Aditya, and then, they're all good at technical skills. And Vaibhav is quite good at, decision making. So to the clarity in his mind, clarity in his thoughts. So I
What
want to,
about me?
yeah. Advay is like, you clear all your doubts within the class. Like,
Curious.
yeah,
No,
So can you
curious.
disable the drawing, please?
yeah. Okay. No, because this is the last day, right? I just wanted
What
to
about me?
flexibility and freedom to all of you. Okay.
Sean is silent and
And
very.
Sean is silent, and then, watching everyone, what everyone is talking, and then he'll take his best step after everyone has done. Like the last answer canvas which he answered, right? So that's very, very good to hear. Like, he's the one who answered canvas, right? And we
He's
have,
silent, but he takes
yeah,
lead when there is no one answers.
yeah. And Rohit is also there. Rohit is also silently watching everything, and then, Rohit, don't hesitate for anything. Okay, you just be open and then ask me any kind of questions. So I'll help you. Like, if you want any career related suggestions or anything, you can just, reach out to me also. Okay, Rohit.
Yeah, sure, sir.
And yeah.
Thank you.
And Ilabarti is like, very silent. I did not see much about Ilabarti. Ilabarti, I want you to talk more. Okay. See, like, how others are talking, like, Devanshi, Vaibhav, Advi. I want you to talk more. Okay. I don't know much about you. So I want to talk to you, then I'll understand more. Okay. And who else? Pradyumna is there. Yeah. Pradyumna is, very dedicated guy, very dedicated, and then, very disciplined, and I'm very interested, and he's having very, very good passion. He want to learn lot of things, but, he have the dedication and commitment. I see that in Pradyumna. Okay. Did I miss anyone of you?
Sir, you missed yourself.
Oh, myself.
Just to question the first lesson, I actually observed that you and Pradyumna were having a resound. Are you guys in the same room or what?
No.
No, is it?
No. He's from other. He's in India.
Oh,
So
I'm having. But the first two lessons, both of your voices were having resounds.
Oh, okay. Maybe
It's
like
echoing.
echoing.
Because
Maybe echoing. Yeah.
like sometimes when the mic is not like
Yeah,
using
yeah.
like
Sir, I need
Yeah.
help with my website.
Yes, you can, yeah, the last part is like, question and answers only. So you can post any kind of questions. So I'll
Yes,
try
sir.
to.
Can I just screen share? Like, I wanna ask something.
Okay, I don't want to disturb others actually. So we'll talk offline. You send me a message, so we'll connect again after closing this class. So yeah, and then, I wish you all very best for your best career
So
prospects, and thank you to all of you. And I will start the, I'll upload.
So
I'll let you know all the new courses again. Yes, Devanshi.
will you be taking intermediate courses?
Yeah, that's what, I'm in discussion actually. So I will post it on our group. Okay, then, you
Okay.
can. So what is the next level? So currently you have done up to, the basic understanding you got to know, right? So after basic knowledge, what are the next step that you need to take? So I'm actually, preparing the content and all. So I'll let you know all that part. Okay.
It would be great
Okay.
if you can do Python course.
Yeah.
Yes, you see, that's where I added the feedback part. So I want you all to specify your requirements, what good you found, what, to be corrected, and all, be open. Okay. There's nothing like, nobody will come and scold you, or nobody will, say something bad about you or anything. So because
Sir, I
everything.
already learned Python.
Oh yeah, good to hear, Aditya. So
I can
means,
even do animations.
good to hear. So I want feedback from all of you. Okay. So where you will be sending the feedback?
WhatsApp.
No.
iPassmo at info.
Yes. info@ipasmo.com. Note it down, info@ipasmo.com. I'm going to send it to you all. And one more thing, I forgot to tell you all. So here, actually, I wanted to say, like, if you see our website, right? So we have here in the bottom section, the whoever gives feedback, right? I'm going to add their feedback here. So I want confirmation from you all, like if I can add your feedback over here on the website.
No problem, you can.
Yeah. So I want the details from you
Sir,
all.
search up New Year's Eve, okay?
Okay. What is that?
Go to Google and search up New Year's Eve. Google will give you something.
Okay, fine. Yeah. I'll find it. Thank you all very much. Okay.
There is
Any
a
questions?
pop-up and it's like.
Bye, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Thank you all.
Bye. Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all. Bye bye.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Bye, sir.
Bye bye. Bye Rohit.
Bye.
Bye bye.